Chukma. Okay, we have been testing out the live stream like half a day, it seems like. And I think we have the problem solved. So before we get into the topic today, let me know in the comments if there is an echo. We think we eliminated that, but let me know. Okay, I'm checking the comments. There's like a 15-second delay. So I'm gonna have to see. Let's see. Check in my chat and my text messages as well. Let me see. Sounds good. I got a good so far. All right, let me know if anything goes awry. So, the topic today is Q&A Valentine's Day words in Chickasaw. Valentine's Day words and phrases. All right, great. Thank you, Hashimalili. I see your comment in the chat as well. The chat is up, thankfully. Whew. All right, so let's get this show on the road. I need to live stream. First, I want to give a shout out to John over at loudmouthstudio.com, the audio tech that helped me solve this problem today. If you have audio issues, he works with companies big and small. You can visit him at loudmouthstudio.com. And I'm going to do a screen share here. And we'll get started. All right, looks like I'm screen sharing. Chickasaw questions. We're doing Valentine's Day phrases and words. And audio solutions. Loudmouthstudio.com. Thank you, John, for your patience. Really appreciate that. Okay. Let's see, what's our first one today? Right. So, excuse me. I want to thank everybody who sent in their questions for today's topic. Sorry, I just realized that I don't have their names up, but I do want to thank them. So let me just pull that up a second. Was that? Okay. I'm just so good at this. Ha, just kidding. All right. But practice makes perfect. What can I say? All right. So I want to thank David Courtney, Jay Hurst, Christy Craig, Samantha Villanueva, Jamie Chadwick, Annie Benny, Jared Tate, Serena Holder, Neil Lilly, David from AccuTrack for sending questions in. And if you have questions you'd like me to answer on a live stream, go ahead and send them to my email address listed there, which is info@ChickasawOnlineLanguageArts.com, or you can go to our website, www.ChickasawOnlineLanguageArts.com, and just send it in the contact form. And I'll get your questions and hopefully be able to answer them on a live stream coming up. All right, let's jump in. We actually had quite a few questions. Obviously, the biggest one is I love you. Let me see. I got to look at my notes here again. Right. This is something I want to preface before we get started. So Chickasaw is not like English. So there's a lot of things that we say in English that don't make any sense in Chickasaw. And that is because Chickasaw is not like a philosophical type language like Greek. And it's more like Hebrew, down to earth and so forth. So you're just going to have to take some of these things as just for fun. But at the same time, my dad used to call me Chonkish Chumpuli, which means like sweetheart. But in Chickasaw, that would be more literally like a tasty heart organ, like you're eating heart and it tastes good, which is kind of funny. But anyway, just saying that you can't transfer English type sayings directly into Chickasaw a lot of times because they just don't make any sense. So just keep that in mind as we go through here. But anyway, I love you is a good one. So what I have here on the screen, you'll see is iholo, and that is the word to love. But it also means to be greedy with. So if you're saying chihololi, I love you, I guess you could also mean I'm greedy with you. I don't want to share you with anyone else, which, hey, that makes sense to me. And I also threw in another one here. Isan holota. Do you love me? I like that one too. All right, so chihololi is I love you. And I actually forgot to add a reply. So let's say that you want, somebody says to you, chihololi, and you want to say, well, me too, I love you also. You can say, Ana kogya, me too, chihololi, I love you. So that could be a nice reply. Say, me too, I love you. I love you. All right. So I hope that helps you with your sweetheart. Okay, let's see. We're going to move on to the next question. Just keep popping over here to see if there's any chats going on. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. That's another request somebody had, so we could say it like this. Chonkash champuli initak ayopa. Chonkash champuli initak ayopa. So chonkash is a heart. That's the heart organ. Champuli means to be like tasty, or it could be sweet. And then this is the word day. And this nasal I here shows that this day belongs to this that comes before it. So sweetheart day, and then ayopa, happy. So happy sweetheart day. Chonkash champuli initak ayopa. Chonkash champuli initak ayopa. Happy sweetheart day. Okay, let's see what's next. We actually have a lot of questions, so not sure how long this stream is going to go. Okay, this was sweet. So a grandmother sent this in, and she wanted to say, granddaughter, you are my heart. How sweet is that? Okay, so my granddaughter would be sapok tik. And so you're just addressing your granddaughter. So my granddaughter, Anchonkash Chia, you are my heart. Doesn't make any sense in Chickasaw, really, but you know, you can use it. It's okay. Sapoktik Anchonkash Chia, Anchonkash Chia. Like it would be, if you took it literally in Chickasaw, it's like your grandchild is actually your heart organ. But anyway, you could say this. It's sweet. Like I said, my dad called me Chonkash Chompoli, and that you can't take that literally in Chickasaw either. All right, so here's a variation that she wanted. Grandchild, so you could apply this to either a granddaughter or a grandson. You are my heart, so that would just be Sapok Anchonkash Chia. Anchonkash Chia. You are my heart. How sweet. Okay, let's see. Moving on. Well, okay, this one was fun and challenging. I love you to the moon and back. Again, this wouldn't really be easy to say in Chickasaw. So you could just say, I really love you. Kani gachi hololi. I really love you. But if you really wanted to do the moon and back thing, you could say something like this. So we've got Hashi oklili ayaligmat chihololi. Falamat ayaligmat chihololi. Which it's like, when I go to the moon, I love you. And when I return, I love you. It's kind of poetic, actually. Now, you really don't need the ukulele part. You could just say Hashi ayaligmat chihololi and then falamat ayaligmat chihololi. But I just put that there because Hashi means like that orb in the sky, and it could be the sun, it could be the moon. But if you want to specifically let people know you're talking about the moon, you can say night. So this night orb would then be the moon. All right. And also, you might have noticed that when I say ayaligmat, the K sounds like a G. And that is something in Chickasaw where anytime you run into a K that comes before L, M, N, W, or Y, it sounds like a G. So I made up an acronym, Learn Many New Words Young. So anytime a K comes before Learn Many New Words Young, so L, M, N, W, and Y, it sounds like a G. All right, let's see what's next. We have, oh, yes, thank you. We have reached 500 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I really appreciate that. And I wanted to say, hey, let's get to 1,000 together. So be sure to share this video and like the video so the algorithm does its thing. And I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you guys subscribing and supporting this channel. Okay, let's see what is next. Ah, you are my sunshine. Again, this doesn't really make a lot of sense in Chickasaw, but you can still say it. It's poetic. I mean, try this on some elders. They'll probably laugh, but it's something you can say. So you could say, Ahashi tomi chiya. Excuse me. Ahashi tomi chiya. So here's sunshine, Hashitomi. In fact, one of my students, if she's still on watching, I don't see her in the chat. Her name is Hashitomi Sunshine. And then so this makes it my sunshine. And then Chiya is you are. So Hashitomi Chiya, you are my sunshine. How cute. Sweet. All right, next. What else can you say? Love is in the air. This was also fun. Love is in the air. Again, these are just, just for fun, not really like things that people would say in Chickasaw, but iholo at mali chikowa. Iholo at mali chikowa. So it's like love is caught inside the wind or the air. So that might be something fun to say. All right, let's see. Quick drink of coffee so I don't start sounding gravelly. Okay, the next one. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I don't know, maybe you guys are starting to get a sense of how like philosophical English is as compared to Chickasaw, because this is also something that doesn't really make sense in Chickasaw, but we're going to say it anyway. Why not? Let's do it. So here's a possible way of saying it. Chiholo ligma okata hofabi. Oh, sorry. Hofobi, not hofabi. Okata hofobi ahoba. All right. So this is like, when I love you, it looks like the deep ocean. So let's see, here we've got chihololi, I love you, and we need this to be a dependent sentence. So we've got a K-ma here. And the K sounds like G. Do you remember why? Because it comes before L, M, N, W, or Y. So chihololigma. And then okata is the ocean, and then this is like being deep. So hofobi, okata hofobi, and then ohoba is to look like something. So, antidote, if you know the word for horse, it's isoba, or some people just say soba, but it used to be isi ahoba, which means it looks like a deer. And then they squished it down, which is Chickasaw style. We squish words, and it ended up just being isoba, or then soba for short. But it means it looks like a deer. So this looks like the deep ocean. Or again, you could just say, Kani gachihololi, I really love you. Or you can add too much, salami. I really love you too much. Kani gachihololi, salami, I love you too much. All right, you can add salami on your sentences to say too much. That's fun. And you can also add kanika to add really or very to your sentence as well. Let's see. Moving on to the next one. Oh, I have a crush on you. That's funny because the word crush in Chickasaw would be that you're going to like flatten or burst someone. So it's a little bit difficult to translate it the way it comes across in English. So you could just say, Kanika achio panshli, I really like you. Or you could say, An chonkas champali chia, you are my sweetheart. An chonkas champali chia, you are my sweetheart. But that's probably better than flattening or crushing them if you're liking them. Okay, so let's go back to this one real quick. Kanika achio panshli, I really like you. Okay, moving on. Oh, yes. It is our 10-year anniversary of Chickasaw Classes Online. And we have a lot of exciting stuff happening this year. I've got new releases coming out throughout the year that I can hardly wait to announce, but I can't right now. So if you sign up for my emails, you'll find out before everyone else because they find out first. And the VIP members find out before everyone else, and they're on the email list as well. So go to my website, sign up for, be on the emails, and then you'll find out stuff before everyone else. Okay, moving on. Sending my love to you. Okay, so amiholo. So I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but iholo is a verb and it means to love. So when you say something like my love, we've now made love into a noun. And so we're going to have to put a glottal stop at the end to make this a noun. Technically, a glottal stop doesn't look like an apostrophe. It's more straight up and down. I wonder if I can actually change that. Yeah, let's see. Did I do it? Yeah. That is what a glottal stop actually looks like. I think this program is auto-correcting it. So we've changed it into a noun. And so amiholo, so my love, chimpilashli, I'm sending to you. So I'm sending my love to you, or I'm sending you my love. You could translate it either way. Amiholo, chimpilashli. All right. Mickey, you could write that in a letter. Okay. You bring joy to my spirit. Okay, so this is kind of difficult to say also in Chickasaw. So one way I thought of maybe accomplishing this would be to say Ishnako anchampoli. But it's kind of funny because it's like I enjoy you, but more like you're the dessert. I like you're the tasty one. So maybe you could say something like Isayo Panchi, you make me happy. Isayo Panchi. So that might work. That might be more accurate. You make me happy. All right, let's see what's next. May I be your Valentine. How sweet. Let's see some different ways we could get away with saying this. Anakot. Chinchonkas champali. Anita. Sorry. Anita. Sorry, I'm going to tell you a variation of the way you can say this in a second, but anakot, That's like you, chinchonkas chompali, Anita. Yours, oh, me, like myself, not Ishnako, sorry. Anakot is like me. May I be your sweetheart. But some people leave out the I, so they might say Anta instead of Anita. Maybe you could say it this way, Chinchonkas chompali Sayantnita, or Sayanta is another way. Chinchonkas chompali Sayanta, may I be your sweetheart. So here we've got heart, chonkash, and then the chin part makes that possessed by you. So that's your heart, chinchonkash. So anchonkash would be mine, and chinchonkash would be your heart. Chinchonkash chompali, Sayanta. Okay. How's it going over there? Hashima Lili still sounding good? I haven't seen any thing to the contrary, so I'm hoping it's all well. Okay, will you be my Valentine? Similar to the one before. So we've got heart here, chonkash, chompuli. So sweetheart. And this is mine. So on chonkash chompuli. And then you are this is you, chianit. Oh, chiatnita. Oh, still good. Awesome. Chukmashki. Chiatnita, or you can get rid of the I, chianta. So anchonkash chompuli, chianta. Will you be my sweetheart? Anchonkash chompuli, chianta. Okay, let's see what's next. Coffee break. CoronadoCoffee.net. You guys, you got to try their coffee. It's great. It's whole bean coffee. If you're a coffee snob, you're going to appreciate that. And they have the tasting notes right there. And if you use the code word Chickasaw, you get 15% off your order, and they ship. They also have a subscription service. So you guys try CoronadoCoffee.net, and you're helping support this channel. So you could give them a try. All right, moving on. Speaking of coffee, okay, may I be your boyfriend? Okay, Chinkana Nakni Sayanita. Sorry, that is so funny to say. Chinkana Nakni Sayanita. I keep wanting to say it without the I. So Inkana is friend, and Nakni is a male, and then you have your chi, which is attached to the dative in the Inkana. So Chinkana Nakni. So my boyfriend, or your boyfriend, sorry. And this is me. Let's say it with the short end without the I. Chinkana Nakni Sayanta. Sayanta. It's kind of easier to say. No wonder they get rid of the I. Chinkana Nakni Sayanta. May I be your boyfriend? And then, of course, we have to have the girlfriend one. So Ankana Teek. So Teek is a female. And then again, we've got friend, but then we have to have on for mine. Let's just say it without the I. Ankana Teek, Chianta. Will you be my girlfriend? Okay. Will you love me forever? Okay, so I translated this one as, are you going to always love me? Excuse me. So, isan holo biikachita. Biikachita. Isan holo biikachita. Are you going to always love me? See, this is why I need more coffee. I got a frog in my throat now. All right. Let's see. Did you notice too, whenever we say Chickasaw words, when you have an accent, the pitch goes up. Whenever you have a glottal stop, it's like a catch in your throat, like between uh-oh and then nasal. So with this little bobtail under here, which is actually what the name of that uh, diacritic remark is called. It's called a ogonek, and in the original language, it means bobtail. So anyway, isan holo bikachita. Bikachita. Are you going to always love me? Now, I didn't put forever like Bilya Bilyashki because it would be hard to put the question ending on that. Sorry, you guys. Can't get it to go back to the right size. Okay, and then this one, somebody asked, will you be my wife? So you could say, Ami ho chi I want to keep doing it without the I. Let's do it without the I. Ami ho chianta, will you be my wife? So wife is imiho. It has an I here. Imiho. But when you make it my wife, then that I is gone. So amiho chianta. And then I thought, well, let me just add this one in. I'm going to do it this way. Isati halalanta, will you marry me? Isati halalanta, because it kind of goes along with, will you be my wife? Let me see if I can say it with the I in there. Isata halalanita. Okay, let's see. Last one. Wow, we've been going for like 26 minutes now. So last one, somebody wanted to know how you would communicate things like respect, adore, admire, cherish, or long for somebody. And these words are kind of difficult to translate into Chickasaw. So here's something you could use, like holy tobly. Holy tobly is like treasuring someone or something, taking care of it or them, or hanging on to them. Like a lot of times you'll see this in prayers too, that the elders have written a prayer using this word. So you could say, Chi holy toblili. Chi holy toblili. In Chickasaw, we have something called rhythmic lengthening. And so because of that, this O sounds longer. So chi holy toblili. So just remember when you say it to lengthen this O. Chi holy toblili. I treasure you. Okay. Or you could use this. Here's a variation. This would be like a grade form. Whoops. I'm clicking at the wrong spot. So this word here is a grade form of this one. So Chickasaw has grade forms where you can actually make up a lot of words and people will understand you. So holy tombly would be then to prefer or favor someone or something, I guess. So chi holy tomblili, I prefer or favor you. Chi holy tomblili. I thought it was funny, like nobody mentioned like chocolate or flowers. So I'm gonna write those on there. So it's kind of funny, but chocolate in Chickasaw is chocolate. So it's like chocolate. And I could say Chen Chompali Tok, I bought you chocolate. I bought you chocolate. I'm going to just leave it like that for sake of space. And then you could do the same thing with flowers. So pecanli. A lot of Chickasaw girls have this name, like flower or blossom. And then you could have that you bought those for them too. I bought you flowers. Pecanli chinchompali tok. All right, I hope I've gotten you guys ready for Valentine's Day. I know what I want for Valentine's Day. Dark chocolate. Let's see. Okay, so just to end it out, I'll try to put the links below the video after this video processes and I put it back up or however that happens because I'm still kind of new to that. So make sure to check out the links below the video if you're watching this later. And thank you so much for bearing with us. I hope this was a success. It was a little long, but I'm excited if we were able to do it without technical difficulties. All right. And if you're watching the Super Bowl tomorrow, have fun. Chupisalacho.